Hi, I have in front of me a T8 LED tube light. The specifications on this is it's 1500 millimeters long and it's rated at 30 watts, which is the equivalent of a 62 watt fluorescent light. So it comes in this outer box we can see here. And the first thing you'll note is there's a brand name on it and it's Manhattan. And the reason we've gone Manhattan is they're very much a premium UK brand and they're becoming very big in the lighting sector, and they've done so on the quality and the price of their products. So they're competitively priced, but the main thing here is they've gone for really good parts. In particular, the chipset is an Epistar. That's key to being able to offer, we'll say, a life expectancy of 35,000 hours of use and a 5-year warranty on these lights. So it's really saying that they have great confidence in the products, and it's the reason that we chose Manhattan over possible competitors. So if we come along here, the first thing to note about the overall length is that these lights come generally in two versions in tubes, 1200 and 1500. So this is a slightly longer version, the 1500s. The thing to note here is that people who are used to, the problems of handling tube lighting will find this, the LED version, great, simply because instead of glass, it's a heavy-duty plastic here in front, so it can push a lot of pressure on it, don't have any impact on it. And on the back, it's actually an aluminium structure here. So we come along and tap it like this, and for transporting, etc., like that, it just makes it much more practical in handling. Inside of the frosted glass that we have here is, if we come down along, we'll see a whole series of small LEDs all the way along. And the great thing about LEDs is when you hit the light switch, it instantly turns on. They also just give this sort of dummy starter that comes with it here, and that is just a safety thing to have if people are changing over. But you do need to engage the services of an electrician, because if you looked at, let's say, traditional fluorescence that you'll have there, what you'll have is you'll have a starter, and if we demonstrated, we'll say, a unit I'm looking at here that we have in our own offices here. Inside it you have the starter, the ballast and capacitors, things like that. But because of the simple design of this and the fact that the drivers are built into it here to step down the power, that it you can just bypass all of that, but just need an electrician to bypass what the traditional setup would have been. In terms of the energy savings on it, you can see it's over twice as efficient as a fluorescent, but if you compare it against a standard halogen light, something like that, you're making a saving of between 80 and 90%. So it's huge there, and also there's a massive saving in terms of the maintenance cost, simply because the life expectancy on them is so long. In relation to comparing these, or where this sits in our product range, we have the 1500 millimeter version, 1200, but we also have a range of GU10s, traditional bayonet type bulbs, screw-in bulbs, and very, very popular range of LED floodlights as well from Manhattan, all coming with a 5-year warranty. This is all found within the lighting section on freetv.ie.